My name's Charlene.
My name is Rose, and we're doing a documentary today on travellers and how we're being treated and our culture. Being a traveller living in Manchester has its good and its bad sides.
Some people do respect us as travellers because they've probably been reared up with travellers before, or they've had travellers in their family, so they know what it's like to get disrespected.
A lot of discrimination. We get called a lot of names.
Yeah. Oh yeah, pikey, jippo, that's what I always got. Yeah.
How does it make you feel?
Second class citizen really, isn't it? It's like being a second class citizen really. It's an idea, but
We get told to go back to our country even though we were born and reared here. So this is our country. And because we're Irish, they just think Ireland is our hometown, we need to go home. But it's not. We were actually born and reared here, so this is our country. Do you pretend to be a non-traveller to get accepted?
Yeah, I just go up saying I'm a traveller. If you don't like me, then go away.
No. If I don't get accepted, I don't get accepted.
Yeah, we're classed as our own ethnic group now. White British and stuff like that. Because plenty of years ago, about 20, 25 years ago, we had a fight, travellers had fights, to try and make us classed as our own ethnic group, and it never worked out. And only a couple of years ago, we actually got classed as our own ethnic group. And that was a big thing for travellers. It might not be for anyone else, but for us it was. Because that just showed a sense of respect then. A step forward for us as travellers. To change people's point of view on us, that we're all the same. Some travellers rob and fight and all, do bad stuff, and people's view on us makes us look like we're all the same. We're all violent and we're all bad people, but we're not.
Certain people in our community did do a lot of bad stuff, and I think people just think travellers are all the same because we are travellers, but we're not. We're completely different. Just like everyone in every other community, everyone is individually different. We're not all the same, so why paint us with the same brush? Do you think you get accepted as a traveller?
Yeah.
Yeah.
sometimes.
Why not?
Country people are different, aren't they really? It's too different, you know what I mean?
Do you think that most social media posts about travellers are negative?
Not really, no.
No, not really. Because I get people like Tyson Fury today. He's a gypsy, and there's loads of positive comments going around about him and all that. So I don't really.
Family is very important to travellers. It's say if we had a fallout one week and then the next something bad happened, we'd always get back together to stick up for each other and be there for each other. Family is a big thing. You always have to stay true to each other because that's all you really have in life is your family.
Travelling is a big part of our culture. It's how we got our name, and we feel we can't travel anymore because even when we want to go to authorised caravan sites or traveller sites itself, we feel we can't go in because we get refused in most places. Do you think that when travellers started to live in houses, their tradition wasn't getting followed?
No. Not really, no. I haven't lived in trailers for a long time, so I'm not sure about that one.
Yeah. They didn't travel as much now.
100%, right there.
Why do you think it's changed?
So really mix with travellers no more, do you really? That's why I don't really. Ever since we moved into a house and all that, we don't really mix with travellers. We mix with more with country people and all that, you know what I'm saying?
What about your sisters? Do any of your sisters box?
My sister Lizzie done kickboxing, and that's it, yeah. That's it, yeah.
Yeah, what do you think about girls that box? Traveller girls in specific.
They want to do it, they can do it at the end of the day, huh? They want to do it. I don't really agree with it, because I wouldn't want my daughter boxing, but if travellers want to box, they can box.
Yeah, it's difficult in some ways because most traveller girls can't go out and do full education, go through all the high school, go into college and stuff because they just get took out of school at young ages because they're expected to get married at young ages, have children, and then just them to have children, and it just carries on like that. But for some traveller families, it's not like that. They want their children to go to college like myself, and actually have a career, like not just get married at a young age and that's your life. I'm going to college in September to do health and social care, basically working with like sick children and stuff, like disabilities, because I don't want to be just known as like another traveller girl. I want to do something with myself, like have a career, not just get married and then that's like my life. To show other travellers that they can go forward in life and carry on with their education to get somewhere.
I think this generation is the only generation who was able to do that, yeah.
Yeah, I'm the first like girl in my family to go college and to finish off high school and stuff. Like I'm just going into college and it might not mean nothing to no one else, but it's a big thing to me because not everyone gets to do that in the travel community.
How many brothers and sisters do you have?
I have, including me, there's 5 boys and 3 girls.
And any of the other boys box?
Yeah, all of them. My older brother, he was 4-time national champion. He was good, yeah.
What about the girls, your sisters?
No, they don't box, no.
And what do your sisters do?
Just stay at home, clean. Well, any traveller girl will do, basically.
Do you reckon that girls should be allowed to box?
No, well, to be honest, I think that girls shouldn't box. I think it's just a boy sport. I think, in my opinion, like, it's just a boy sport.
Where do you think that comes from?
I don't know, to be honest. I just, like, you wouldn't want to see a girl go into the ring and coming out with big black eyes and scars in their face and anything like that.
I feel like we can still live up to our culture and what we're expected to do, and also move forward and have a career and go to college, but we can also still be who we are, like travellers. We shouldn't have to change to be able to do that. We should be able to be ourselves. I feel like we're able to like be ourselves and hopefully be accepted as who we are.
We're at this boxing gym because for traveller boys it's a big thing. Like that's what they're expected to do. Right, what's your name?
Martin McDonough.
My name is Sonny Collins. I'm 15.
My name's Kevin Moggins and I'm 11.
Patrick Joyce and I'm 18.
John Moggins.
As like traveller boys, like they start at young ages, so they go to boxing clubs and like build up from there. It's like a part of travellers, if you know what I mean. Like it's been there for a long, long time. Like bare knuckle boxing and stuff, like arranged fights and stuff. That's like a big thing.
Yeah, it's very big bare knuckle boxing, and most of us are starting to go like normal boxing and into like boxing clubs and going famous, and like Tyson Fury, for instance. And
I've been boxing since I was small. Like when my brother used to go into the club and he used to come back, he used to do pads with me, he used to go on the bag, and I just love boxing since I was small.
why did you start boxing?
Well, it was just in the family, like nearly every traveller is boxing.
It's a tradition. To protect ourselves and to be fit. Just to be fit. I love it.
Because I was really fat. Not gonna lie to you, I was like, what? It's about 15 stone now, 12.
Well, same reason as Guinea over there. Like I was really fat as a child, so I just needed to do something. I got a choice between football and boxing, and I was really bad at football, so I picked boxing.
We wouldn't make it our business to walk up to a young fella and say, like, hello, like, we wouldn't do that, like, that's not, like...
That's not acceptable.
That's not acceptable, no. So for us asking questions, like, what we just done, it's not a massive thing, but it's a big thing, like, because we would normally do that in reality. We wouldn't walk up to a boy and ask them questions, like...
Asking those questions made us feel a bit nervous, but it was alright to be fair, because it was only questions, and if the travelling people of the world take that the wrong way, then that's up to them, because all it was only questions. We only asked them real questions and we got real answers.
Yeah, one of them, because he goes, I wouldn't mind if my sister went like boxing, like it's up to her. That was shocking because the rest of the boys like no, like it's not nice for a girl to go boxing. So that was shocking, like because you don't get many travel boys that agree with girls boxing.
Finally, travellers are starting to be able to go to school and
Go to college.
and they're starting to think ahead instead of living in the past.
Because it's showing change.
it's showing a change, but good change.
Because what my nanny used to and my granddad used to tell me was like, boys do this, girls do that, that's what's expected of you. But now things are like slightly changing, but not for like a bad reason, for a good reason. That's like including girls going boxing and stuff, like, and getting like treated the same as a boy would be.
They're starting to think positively.
Like they're not living in the past. And I'd like ask my mummy like stuff about like her childhood and stuff. And when she was growing up, it was all the same as what my nanny was telling me. Cook, clean, babysitting, boxing, that was it. Like there was no like college, no full-on education going through all like school. But like I think this generation's like taking a step forward and like trying to make like a movement in their life instead of just living like how it's expected to be lived.
Are you proud of who you are?
100%. Yeah.
Of course I am. I don't really feel different. I don't like. I'm just the same as everyone else, really.
Yeah,
Why?
it's me, and I'm proud to be me.
I just think it's good that we can be proud of who we are instead of ashamed. Because you do get like some travellers out there who would be ashamed of who they are, and it's good that we asked the question today: are you ashamed of who you are? And we got all the answers that said no, we aren't ashamed. And
Like if
that
you don't
was
like us, then it is what it is really.
that was positive for
Yeah.
us.
To show that we're not going to be like put down just because of who we are. Like we're still going to move forward and do what we want to do, no matter what people think of us.